If you were the only girl in the world, and I was the only boy, etc.
So starting off, just tell me a bit about how long have you known each other?
About 58 years, I suppose.
About 58.
We've been married 57 years.
Yeah, be about 58 years, yeah.
There was the town hall at Stratford was dancing in them days, and I met him at the dance, didn't I?
And of course, she picked on the best one because I went to this dancing school and I learnt how to dance. I got bronze, silvers and gold medals, so I knew what they did, auto, so that this could do all it needed to do. And this is what's happened. I met her at a dance at Stratford Town Hall, correct?
It's correct, that's what I said. I've got short-term memory loss. We went to the doctors, that's how we found out. We went to the doctors for something or other, and as Jerry walked out, he always used to say, "I'm a very good driver," he used to say. The doctor turned around, he said, "Driver?" He said, "You don't drive, do you?" So I said, "Yeah, he does, doctor." I said, "But I know," I said, I'm really driving for him because I was telling him turn left here and I didn't realise, you know." And then he had a couple of, you know, very near scrapes. So as soon as the doctor said it, that was that. I said, "You'll have to give it up." And he said, "Yeah, I know." He must have known a bit himself. That was when we first went to, I think it's mine, and they diagnosed that he had dementia. At first I noticed it was the car.
Right.
That was because really I've always done everything for him. He's never had to, you know, do anything really. I'd get his clothes out and so I didn't really notice that he couldn't, but after a while it got worse each year, you know, and now he doesn't do anything and he can't remember anything you tell him. He just forgets the next minute. And he still likes to walk, but we can't let him walk too much because we have to watch him. He's got a thing round his neck here that tells anybody inside. It tells anybody where he lives and my phone number and that, because he did walk off about a month ago,
Right.
and we had to call the police out, you know. So, but he just got muddled. He just thought he was going. No, you weren't looking for me. You went out to get 2 pints of milk at the bottom of the road and ended up going all the way up to Chris Street.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh.
And that was an hour and a half. We waited for you to come back.
I got back then.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you are.
And then you said to me, "Where you been?"
I might have been just sauntering along. What's wrong with that?
How did you get in touch with Mind then?
The doctor sent me there.
Okay.
It wasn't until we went to the Alzheimer's Society that I found out anything about it. I mean, he's no trouble.
Yeah.
He's not any trouble. As long as you feed him and what's the name, and tell him to get in the shower and everything like that.
Feeding and watering.
Yeah.
That covers it.
Yeah.
Do you get any extra support from family or friends? Or
No.
What about
Nobody. I do find it a bit much sometimes, you know, it do get on top of me a bit because, you know, I don't know what it is, you just feel lonely. You've lost your husband really in a way, though he's there, you've lost the person. You can't sit there telling him anything that's happening at that time, you know, or we're going to do this, because he's forgotten it the next minute. He's all right when we're talking about years ago, reminiscing, but he will keep going over the same ones. They say, "Oh, we've been around, haven't we? We've been on lovely holidays. Oh, where we been?" And then I have to go through every holiday that we've ever taken, you know. And I say, "I've told you this about 8 times, you know." And then you feel like you want to scream, you know. So I rang up the Alzheimer's and Justina come over here. She spoke to us and all that. And she gave me a number and a social services number to ring. And then we started going to the Alzheimer's every month when we can. Sometimes we're on a holiday and we can't go, but otherwise we go. And she's marvellous, really. I know that if I needed anybody, I think that they should sort of have a review every so many months, or, you know, I mean, he's got leukemia. We go every 6 months to the hospital, and they check over and they give him blood tests and everything. And they say, oh, he's all right, he'll come back in another 6 months. Well, if you had something like that with dementia, you'd feel, you know, you could tell them when he was getting worse or what was happening to him, but you just
You had a reference point if you needed if you was in
yeah.
difficulty, you need a little bit of help there.
Yeah. If they could just have him in now and again, or is there, you know, you've got the Alzheimer's and you can ask questions. I know it's nice, it's tea and sandwiches and, you know, and entertainment, but when you're a carer, you want to know information, don't you?
I had the last waltz with you, two lonely people together. I fell in love with you, and the last dance would last forever.
All right, dear. That's enough, thank you.
You got to entertain the audience, my dear.